They got the camera too high. That's right. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Cords on wrapped on my feet.
Oh, this is Macy. This is my little bit of Macy. Hi, Macy. Her hair. I had to cut her hair. She looks. Macy, your hair bow looks crooked. Yeah. Let's fix your hair bow. What's wrong with your hair bow, Macy?
How's everybody doing today?
Hi, Denisha. Andrea. I can't. Jamaican, is that?
Jamaican, yeah.
And JT Outdoors. Hi, Brenda.
How y'all doing?
You just talking about me?
There you go.
Oh, LSU jacket on. Well, them babies was cool, babe.
Yeah, how you doing?
They was rolling if they had them LSU jackets on. What they doing with a jacket on? We over here sweating.
Ooh, I'm telling you.
Hi, Carrie.
Hey, McGee, how you doing, buddy? Carrie?
We wanted to stop in, drop in, and tell everybody how we were doing. We got 12 people, but 4 thumbs up.
Right. Smash that thumb, y'all.
We sweating bullets. We got our own sauna over here.
Carrie, she is spoiled rotten. That's Macy. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to cut her, y'all. It's not great. I had to burn it up. She was hot. We're in Massachusetts. Oh, so you got a chance to tell them about your beautiful garden that looks like a church with the LSU colors. They were tickled pink. I hope you told them to go and subscribe.
I wish we could make some hog videos right now. It is just too hot.
Oh, no. Mosquitoes will pack.
Oh, Lord. That storm come in here and blew all the mosquitoes in here.
The mosquitoes
they eat you alive if you walk outside. They
are so bad, y'all. I went to.
As it stops raining.
I went to feed yesterday, and I went to feed the boys, and some of the mosquitoes attacked me so bad that I took off running to try to hurry up and get back to the house. I lost my phone, so then I had to go back out there and make my loop and try to find where I lost the phone at.
They're bad. I've been trying to cut grass out there. They just eat you alive.
Okay, thank you, Denisha. We had went to Eunice, Louisiana to get gas because you couldn't get no gas around here. And a couple of friends was with us, and Todd, they were sitting in a truck. I was over there by the gas tank talking to a lady, telling her all about her channel and this and that, and they were waiting on me. And then she ended up subscribing to the channel, and she let me know that she was the one from Eunice, Louisiana. She said she fell in love with me. And Todd and them was mean mugging me like, come on. And I was steadily over there doing this.
Right here.
The X over here. No. Dismiss, Todd.
Right.
You can't see?
I didn't know which one to hit. Got it.
Oh, you was helping with the clothing ministry?
Misfits and dreams. Yes, we find it's part of life. I mean, fighting hurricanes. It's hot. It's hard to cook. It's hard to get gas. There hadn't been no work going on.
Thank you, Miss Patty.
As far as industries, Lake Charles is wiped out right now. They got it bad.
But he does get you do go back to work tomorrow.
Yes, I do go back to work tomorrow.
It had one of the workers out there he had more seniority than Todd, and so he decided to split some hours with Todd. So Todd will get to work this weekend while he has the weekend off. Hey, Misfits and Dreamers. Good to see you.
Well, thank you, Denisha. With the prayers, they're working.
Hey, Christine. Is that?
I don't know. Yes? I'm butchering your name. Tell glad you're here.
I'm texting my son right now, so.
Yeah, the love bugs come in and the mosquitoes come in with the storm. We're supposed to have a cool front coming in here. It's supposed to be down to what, 68?
I hope
something
so.
like that. I mean, drop down some, cool off. It's so hot, y'all. You can't cook in the house right now because it's so hot. Yes, Patty, I'm ready to go back to work big time. Jared's killing me.
He ain't done nothing. He's killing me.
Yeah,
he had me out there on the sawmill working, pushing the sawmill.
Trying to cook in the house right now, it just, you burn up. You go outside and try to cook, and the mosquitoes and the love bugs kill you. The big garden is coming up good. They got some good rain in there. It is doing good. Everything's starting to come up. It's actually too wet to go in there and work right now. But they're giving MREs out and ice and water, and it helps out a lot. But you got to run all the way to town to get that.
It helps you out. That's a lot. I eat a little bit of it. They had one of the packets that had the sun-kissed tuna in it. And I took that, mixed it with my homemade mayo, and I took lettuce and made me a lettuce wrap with that tuna. I told Todd, I said, that's the best I've had to eat in a long time. It was so good.
We don't have no boys for grandkids. We're all girls, every one of them.
Yeah, we got all girls. We got 5 girls. We actually have 6 girls, but we had a granddaughter that passed away. So we've got 5 girls. But we would have had 6.
All girls.
Can y'all believe it? The football fanatic ain't got no grandsons. All granddaughters.
How you doing? He's killing you in the house.
Hey, Daryl.
Yes, sir. They are.
See, we got that. We got a gas thing outside. We can cook outside. But you can't right now because the mosquitoes will pick you up and carry you off. They that bad.
We'll take and put a, I don't know, 3-4 gallons of water out there and get it hot so we can take a bath. To dump in the bathtub, and you're gonna have love bugs in your water by the time it gets hot. They're
Good morning, Robin.
Oh, we're doing good. We're making it.
That's right, Bull's Garden. The heat will kill you in the house. But you know what? This morning when we got up, because somebody will not allow anyone to sleep in, this one here.
I got to unplug the air conditioner and plug the freezer up.
Yeah, I'm like, it's hot.
It won't run them both. Yeah, one or the other.
So, we got up this morning, and when I come out the bedroom, because we left the windows up, and when I come out the bedroom, I told Todd, I said, oh, it's a little bit cooler in here. Because it was hot.
We got a little small air conditioner in the bedroom where we can sleep at night. And we run it. During the day, we'll run the freezer.
Yeah, we lost the contents of one freezer. Hey, Tracy from Prairieville.
How you doing?
Do y'all have electricity? Yeah, y'all should have electricity over there.
I'm not sure where that's at.
That's over there, like going toward Baton Rouge.
Oh, yeah, they should be okay over there. Eunice and all that way's got it.
Yeah.
And we had to go all the way to Eunice to get fuel the other day. They said, you can't get it around here. Like, you can now. You got a real long line, but.
And then when you bring big jugs, because he bought, what was that, 55-gallon drums? He brought 55-gallon drums to fill up with gas, and people mean muggy.
Good morning. I can't think what it is. ST.
Oh, backyard gardener.
No, right here.
Oh, I can't see. I got my contacts in. I can see Troy.
I see Troy. Tracy.
Y'all good? Lots of limbs down, but okay. Yeah. Well, that's great.
Yeah, our house didn't catch that bad. We had a few things messed up on it, but not bad.
Macy, you looking shaggy in the middle.
see what's going on.
Yeah.
She sees something. We had a lot of trees down, limbs down, power lines down, stuff like that. Leave her alone. She's going to be jumping everywhere. You tell her there's a rat or a lizard, she gets excited.
somebody come up in this house. They took. Oh well, she's gone now. Todd and Miss. I was gonna show y'all how she does when I can tell her. I say, Macy, your hair needs fixed. She'll jump up here and let me put a hair bow in her hair. Good morning.
Lead service, Michael. Good morning, Michael.
He has the steeple on the greenhouse. It hit the ground. The cross come undone a little bit, but he has to replace the cross. But the steeple part is good. But he hasn't tried to put it back up yet until he can get the cross done. But he's going to have help to get on top up there.
We'll put Jared and the tractor up there.
No, you're not going to put me. I'll put you up there. I'll run the tractor and put him on top of there.
Oh, Wendy. How you doing, Wendy?
Yes, JT Outdoors. It's so nice to prepare. Well, see, it makes it easy, like during this storm, we've saved our stuff. But let me tell y'all what I have noticed with my canned goods. Since it's been so hot in the house, I went to open a jar of potatoes that I had canned, and the lid was popped off. It's like some of them are coming unsealed because of the heat in the house. It's so hot.
I wonder why you didn't use that.
Yeah, you was wondering?
Yeah.
I can always feed them to Todd, huh? I think he has an iron gut. It wouldn't hurt him.
She's getting better, Patty. As long as she listens to me when I'm up there, it's okay.
Oh, Lord.
She'll go the wrong way sometimes.
Hey, Patty, that's what you need to do. Put old Mac up in a bucket.
Dump him out.
Make sure some water around. Dump him in the lake. Yeah, I didn't realize that the heat would cause your canned goods to pop open like that.
Yeah, it got hot in here.
Yeah. And we can't have a root cellar. But we're thinking, Todd said something about maybe trying to build something on top of the ground and cover it with the dirt. And it would be a cooler.
You still watch the old ones over and over. I've been watching a few hog channels, and they're actually letting some of the stuff go. So when I go on a hog hunting trip, I'll film it. I'm going to take another chance on it.
Good morning, Heavens Essentials.
It's just so hot right now that you can't do nothing.
No, it's too hot in the woods. The mosquitoes will carry you off.
All the hunting right now is done at night.
And then plus all the trails and stuff. It's got trees over that.
Oh Lord, yes. Every trail around here, all our trails on our property, in the club, everywhere, you can't get nowhere. You got to have a chainsaw with you just to get around.
Yes, Christine. Mine are popping open because of the heat. It's too hot here.
Morning, TNS.
Oh, 66. That sounds nice.
Yeah, Carrie got it cool over where she's at. It's snow and everything else. We'll get
there's no sitting on hog hunting, Patty. You can hunt all year round here.
You can hunt year round, and you can shoot them at night. You used to have to let the game owners know that you were going to shoot them at night. You don't even have to do that anymore. They have just completely opened it up to them.
Yeah, they're trying to knock
We don't have the hog problem right here where I'm at like other people do.
Like in Texas.
Yeah, Texas, different places. Some of your farmers are having problems. We don't have them like that here. They just pass through here. We have
53. That is nice.
Yeah, that would be very nice. I think it's right at 80 right now already.
Oh, well, thank you, Barb. We appreciate it. Yeah, see,
thank you,
like in Houston, Texas, they had that woman that got out at her house and those hogs attacked her and killed her. That's how bad they have them over there. They scared of Todd.
They're not scared of me. They
probably scared of my accent, huh? Oh, 113 today. That's hot.
We get in the 90s around here, but the humidity is bad. But this morning, we're having a little bit of little bit of a breeze coming out of the north. So we got a cool front coming, so that takes the humidity away when it does that. It helps out a lot. 90's not bad if you don't have the humidity. It's the humidity is what's bad.
I can't. And the mosquitoes. We need something to run the mosquitoes off.
They're not going nowhere.
And them love bugs.
Our parish usually sprays for mosquitoes. They'll come around at night to all the houses and spray. They're that bad. But I text the guy that does it. I don't know when they're going to come.
Look here. I got a fogger that I spray with. And
71 degrees.
I'm going to tell you.
Ooh, that's nice.
I went out there where them boys was in the barn, and I was fogging all the way around my legs. That fog didn't mess with them. They so vicious, them mosquitoes.
Yeah, I'll be glad when that cool weather gets here in Louisiana.
A dry heat.
Nice. Yeah. They told us
it was 1 to 2 months is what we were told. You know, they are steadily working in areas. Our power comes down Ward Road, and you said somebody told Todd that they were down that way working.
But what they're doing is, you got rural areas where they're starting with the towns and get all that going, or try to the big stuff, and then they start working out. But we're so far out that they're going to come so far that they're going to shut down. They're not going to keep coming out here. They don't go down one line and go all the way to the end. They just start and come down so far, and when it gets all tore up real bad, they hit the next spot. And that's what's going on now. So we're going to be a while before we get it.
Yes, Unpaved Explorer. We do have bats in our area. He said if you put up some bat boxes, that helps with mosquitoes.
It would take so many of them right now. Like you just stand there for just a second, you'll get your hand like that and kill 5 or 6 in one time. They're that bad. And you can't sit there at all because they're all over you.
Patty, I understand when you said the humidity. Yes.
We finally got power back
to Lake George last week with the family. Had so much fun. Froze the first night. Had to buy blankets at a thrift store to ensure we were warm for 2 more days. Hey, I wish it was freezing here. But no, yeah. If it was cold here, then I'd be griping and saying, "Oh, it's cold. I wish it was warm."
Denisha's still there.
Okay. Oh, what is that? JWJ? Y'all finally got power back? It's good. I'm glad.
What part of Louisiana are y'all in?
They might not be in Louisiana. They might be in Texas.
No, he's in Louisiana. I seen it a while ago.
Oh, okay.
Or what parish if you don't want to give your town, that's fine.
Okay, Denisha. Still helping friends with trees.
I'm waiting on a phone call now. I'm fixing to go pick up some stuff.
Yeah.
We've been helping with trees, and I'm trying to collect trees for the sawmill, but it's hard to do.
Yeah, Todd's gonna go to work tomorrow, so we told our oldest son he can come and get the tractor tomorrow and use it for 2 days to clean up around his place because we didn't finish cleaning over there because they have a lot of stuff down. I was wondering what y'all was going to do when y'all cut those trees that had all the root systems and left the big hole. Y'all let it fall back.
You don't let it do nothing. It does what it wants to do.
Oh, so it falls back, but you pile the limbs on it and burn it down, and that way your dirt's back into the hole.
Yeah. Some of them oak trees at my boy's house was 4 foot across. He just pulled them out of the ground and stowed them down like it wasn't nothing. These are very old oak trees.
They had except top. They had a lot of tornado damage up there, y'all. Do y'all have a cold house to butcher the hogs? Too hot to butcher now without a cold house.
No, I don't have a cold house, but what I do have is it's a cooler that's got an air conditioner in it that runs off what they call a cool bot. And the cool bot, what it does, it lies to the air conditioner and says it's not cold enough. So the air conditioner will actually bring it down to 34, 35 degrees in there. But it takes power to run all that. And it's just, you're miserable trying to butcher right now. The flies just cover you when you're trying to butcher. It's just too hot. I do have the hogs in the pen still, and I'm still feeding them.
Oh, Barb, I'm sorry. Humidity is crazy.
Yeah, the humidity's what's bad.
Yes. Uh,
Yes, they tore stuff up.
They did.
Big
His
time.
little sister-in-law, she had just got a trailer, and I don't think she had put insurance on it yet. And the storm come through, and poof, had a tree come across the back part of her trailer and mashed it.
Guys, places like where we're at now, I mean, we're all suffering. It's hot. It's everybody's aggravated. You can't get food. It's just. But in Lake Charles, Westlake, up toward the Ritter area, all the way up to Highston, they got it bad.
Hey,
I mean, this houses are just completely wiped out. There's nothing. There's no stores.
But food issue, it's not a problem for us, food issue, because we was prepared. You know, we've canned and saved our food. But the only problem with our cans is the no electricity and how hot it is.
Thanks, Nicky Gardner.
With the lids popping off.
That's Sydney. How you doing, brother?
He's showing his age. It's all white.
Yeah, it's all white.
I'm going to have to dye it. Purple and gold.
They finally let us.
How about that, the Naked Gardner? Purple and gold.
Negatory.
I'll streak it.
It's already great.
You know, that's why people should really, really be prepared. But, you know, I've learned something. You know, I've learned.
Do we go out for crawdads? Yes, we love crawdads.
No, I ain't dyeing it orange and gray. What you talking about?
We actually had a small crawfish pond at one time back here. It was just, once I went back to work, I couldn't keep it up.
Yes, Heaven Essentials, I have. I've lost several jars of food. But I'm hoping it holds on, you know. And that's what's so important when you put your canned goods up. Make sure you take the lid off, the ring off of your thing. That way when they go bad and stuff, the lid will pop open. But if you got that lid screwed down tight or something on top of them, then it won't.
Yeah, don't double stack them either. Then you can't tell.
I didn't know that they would do that, but I guess so with the heat in the house, you know.
Hey, Kurt, how you doing?
We doing pretty good,
we're doing
Kurt.
good. We're making it.
Hey, Wild Bill.
How you doing, buddy? Ralph Trucking. How you doing, Ralph? Good to see you, old friend.
Hey, Rachel Potter. That's Potter. Her name made me think. I said, I'm trying to get Todd to let me back my car out from under the carport and put me a little fan and go get my potter's wheel and let me make some pottery under the carport.
Seeing what we're doing to stay cool. Thank you, Ralph.
Thank you, Ralph.
Appreciate you, friend. At night, we got a small air conditioner in our bedroom. We run it. During the day, we just try to run the fans when we can.
And run we have 2 deep
Taking cold showers. I never thought I'd enjoy a cold shower. Sometimes it feels good.
Yes, I took 2 cold showers yesterday.
See, most of your people's got city water. We don't have city water here. We have got a well. And that water coming out of that ground is ice cold. It's very good water, but it's cold.
Yes. And so we have to take turns with the generator because we got that one generator. So we have the well is a 220. So if we're running the well, you know, we can't run other things. So we move it around with stitching cords run everywhere. I'll run my well and I'll run my wash machine at the same time. And so I can wash my clothes. And Todd built me like a little line on my back porch.
Hey, Carolyn, how you doing?
But let me tell y'all something. I hung the white clothes out there. Child, drying your towels on a line outside, it'll peel the paint off you.
They scratch your back, that's for sure.
Yeah.
They smell good, but they scratch your back.
Oh, Lord, they rough. Yes, Barb, well water is the best. Oh, hey, Mr. Willie.
How you doing? There's my friend.
Who's the bearded stranger? That's my new man I got.
Showing my age, brother. We had our power go out.
Oh, Ralph, I did. I looked into those whole house generators, but they pull a lot of propane. I can't afford to use that.
Yeah, that would be nice. And it's just like the gas. I mean, we've done burnt, over 100 gallons of fuel, gas already. And it's hard to go get. They don't have gas around here. Everything is down. They just starting to get gas stations now.
But let me tell y'all what I'm going to do.
Hello, Vegan Realistic. How you doing?
I told Todd, this is what I want to do. I want to build one of those batch hot water heaters. It's where it's put in a reflective box, a tank.
Get 'em, Cindy.
And so it preheats
or it might be the
water, and so the water's preheated before it comes into the house. So they said the water in the batch hot water tank can heat up to 150 degrees. So a hot water tank in your house runs like 120. So it won't need the power, But so if we have the batch hot water tank outside and the power goes out, we'll still have hot water.
Hello, hanging there, Mr. J. Mr. Willie, I was talking about you the other day. I said, I haven't seen him in a while. He usually got my back in here when Jared's mean to me. Glad to see you, brother.
Mr. Willie, he would not let me bring Butterfly in the house. I was worried about her and Willow and them being out in that storm, and I wanted to bring her in the house.
Polar baths, yeah.
Yeah, cold baths. Woo. Yeah. The shock of that cold water can cause you to have a heart attack, too.
Yes, that's where she got that from, Ralph. She watches them, too.
Who? Oh, yes, Ralph. I love them. Life Uncontained. That's where I got that idea from. I love that channel. I told Todd I was watching on my phone. I was waiting. I said, whoop, it should be time for them to put their video up.
She's going to do it right now, Chuck, and I'm not ready to do that.
I want to do it right now. That way we can have some hot water. I can wash
I told her we'll get all the water hoses, put them on top of the house. She's going to get some hot water.
Hello, Catfish Terry.
What's up?
Why is it blocking every time they comment?
Catfishes and
maybe somebody blocking them.
No.
Yeah, his idea.
They got the symbols in there.
Okay.
Symbols is what's blocking it.
Yeah, his idea of the hot water tank was he wanted to take some hoses, tubes, and
you take black hose and you get a whole spool of it and you build it inside of a box with a glass front, and that sun heats that through that glass. My daddy did that years ago, and it does work. Okay, the other moderator's getting it. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. But what he said, Mr. Wood, the reason why Todd wouldn't let you bring in those goats because Todd knows he would be picking up the poop. Mr. Willie.
Negatory.
I picked it up. I told him we got tile floor. It'd have been easy to clean up. So I was worried about it. So whoop, he went out there to
yes, Michael, that does work. My daddy did that before. Our house in Washington State that we built, I helped my mom and dad built it, was an earth home. We actually cut the side of the mountain out, blowed the rock out with dynamite, and built a concrete house. And then we covered the house with dirt. It had 4 feet of dirt on top of the house. It was completely concrete. Beautiful home on the side of the mountain. Our water come from probably 300 yards on top of the mountain. It was we dug it with a backhoe and put 3 concrete rings, and that's where our water come from with 1-inch hose to the house. Okay, at the end, no well, no nothing, just a free flow. We had pressure in the end of that line would shoot about 30 foot out the end of that line. I mean, you had all the pressure you wanted. We had that running into the house. That was our water supply for the house. It never run out. You always had water. But the water was so cold coming into the house that the toilets would sit there and sweat and just keep the floor soaking wet. We had to run 2 hot water heaters on that house. The first one would heat the water up to over 40 degrees, 50 degrees, because it was really cold coming in. And then the second hot water heater was for the hot water. And that's why he made that system, to heat the water up coming in before it hit the first hot water tank. That place is beautiful. The way it worked was just unreal.
We did check on solar panels for this house. It was going to cost like $50-something thousand to put solar panels on this house. It just ain't worth it. I could buy a lot of gas with a generator with for $50-something thousand.
Yes, Rouse, I would love to have one. I would like the generator actually that runs off your tractor. You back up and you hook up to it with the PTO, and will run the whole house. But then you're still fighting the same thing, getting fuel for the tractor.
Yeah.
To be able to run that.
And diesel's not cheap either, y'all. Diesel's expensive. You start running the whole house. Hey, Sister Kate, how you doing? But I like the back top water heater. Hey, Mary Beth, and I'm gonna build it. He's like, wait. I gotta find.
Build nothing. She puts it in her mind, and she thinks she's going to. It ain't gonna happen.
Yes, I can. How many y'all?
Come here, help me with this. Come do this. Come do that. I know what you're gonna do.
I'll recruit his sister. She's over there remodeling her whole house.
Y'all, they had a big old oak tree come down in their front yard. It broke about 30 foot up in the air, and the limbs that come off of it, I could barely saw one of the limbs that come off there. That's how big it was. I got a video coming out on that pretty soon. It's a big old red oak. Some beautiful wood.
As far as propane, what we did, Unpaid Explorer, right before the storm, we called our guy that does the propane, and he came out with his truck, and he put more propane in our tank. So we got propane, It's just too hot to cook with a stove in the house, and then outside the mosquitoes get you. I believe Jareth would get things done when she put. You dang right, Patty, because you know what? Us women know what we doing.
Yeah, Chuck, that's the way I'm wanting to go. That's some really nice generators. And I keep a tractor all the time. I got to have my tractor.
I wonder how much one of them things cost.
They're pretty high, too.
Look, y'all better pray for me, because he's going to go back to work.
Yeah, I know, Rob. 100 gallons a day. You roll.
He go back to work tomorrow. Y'all better pray I can start that generator.
You need to roll by here, Ralph, and bring some. I got to go find it. And then you got to wait in line forever to get fuel.
Heaven Central, we have the same law. It's a shame that you can't get your own produced electricity. Yeah.
I am German. Cool. Appreciate you. Glad you're here.
Well, that's Heaven Essentials. That's like using a well around here. When see, we had city water, and then we put the 4-inch well down. And when we put the well down, we had to unhook from the city water because they didn't know water would contaminate their city water. Now, hello, people. Hey, David Brown, you ain't brought that tractor out here and went to work.
They told us from 1 to 2 months, Mr. J, is what we were told, so we have no idea.
David, do y'all have power yet?
Yeah, David's in town. He should be getting power before long. Not yet.
Oh, yeah. No. Leanne got power yesterday. Yeah, last time, y'all, when Hurricane Rita came through, we was without power for 14 days, 2 weeks.
Let's check that out, Chuck. Thank you.
How's the mosquitoes at your house, David?
That will both men. It's tough.
That's right, Heaven Essentials. That's right. That's what I told them.
Mr. J, when I tell you we live in the woods, ask two families. They've been here.
Hey,
we live in the sticks.
That's what I told them, Heaven and Essentials, when they were telling us our water would contaminate their well. I said, what you talking about? I said, I'm worried about your city water contaminating my well water.
Couple years. Yeah. We lost power last time with the storm Rita. Hey Ed, how you doing? It was 14 days we was out of electricity. And I had a big generator that would run most of the house. It was 10K. We could not get gas nowhere. The only thing you could get then is diesel. But now it's the same problem. You can't get gas or diesel.
Oh, he ain't got no problem with mosquitoes.
Wow. They're coming. They're coming from the south heading to you. You fixing to get them, brother.
They bad
here, David. They eat you alive.
They will pick you up and pack you off. Mr. Willie, Lippy should have moved right on up out of North Carolina beside you.
Yeah,
but she moved. They said she's moving to Kentucky, Mr. Willie. She's getting closer to you.
Where's he at?
North Carolina.
Oh, okay. I like North Carolina. It's beautiful up there.
Chuck's asking you something.
Take care, Ed. No, sir, I haven't, Chuck.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, Heaven and Central. Ministers of Music. Oh, we're glad to have you.
Glad to have you, man. Appreciate you.
Hey, David, you got 5, 6, 7 mosquitoes just piled up. I had a fogger fogging around me trying to go feed the boys, and mosquitoes about packed me off.
My grandkids were having a bad time. They didn't like it either. Yeah, without using the well. Yeah, it's the same thing here. I think it's about $15, $20 here without even using it. That's why I disconnected it, because I had a faucet on it so I could hook back up to it if I needed it. But it was just costing every month, and I wasn't using it. And when I was running it, it was costing me over $100 a month on the water bill. That's why I put my well down, because we use a lot of water. We got cows and all the animals, and we had the swimming pool going. We used a lot of water. Oh, Carrie, you don't know what love bugs is?
Lord, that's him look like bugs.
No, not ladybugs.
No.
Love bugs. Little black bugs. All they do is make love and stick to your truck. I know Ralph knows all about it.
I'm going to have to check it out, Chuck. I will.
Cool.
Wow, Robert, that's neat.
Solar should be cheaper than the
Oh, no.
dollar a watt is.
That's what it was. It was maybe if we would do it and build it ourselves, it would be way cheaper. And but we had called a company that comes and puts the solar system with batteries and stuff in your house, and that's what it was. It was going to be $50-something thousand for that.
Yes, Richard, we're fine.
Heaven Essential, you never heard of a love bug? They are bad. They are some pests.
They don't bite you. They don't hurt you. They just aggravate you.
And don't match, or they stink.
Everything. They stink, and the acid they put off will eat your paint off your vehicle. And there's just thousands of them. I mean, it's like going through a cloud. They're just very, very aggravating. They usually come in when it starts warming up in the spring, and when it starts cooling off in the fall. Like with this cold front coming in, they'll come in right in front of that cool front. They're here for a little while, and they're gone.
Carrie said she just looked it up.
Did she? She just looked it up.
that, JT Outdoor. I have some fabric sheets.
And the garlic keeps them away. Yeah, the garlic does help.
Yeah, Ralph, that's it.
Good morning,
Hey, Hilda, you cold over there, Hilda? Yes, that's why they surround my greenhouse out there.
Mint helps too. You can spray mosquito spray all you want out there right now. They'll still eat you up. They're terrible.
But hey, I told Todd we were sitting here and we was looking out the windows and you could see the little fireflies outside. I said it looked so pretty. Where normally we would be closed up in here, not looking outside at night.
Yes, Richard, we've looked into them. They're not. They are expensive, but to run them is very expensive. We have been out of power for 7 days now, and we're looking at a couple months, and I can't afford the gas for it. It's just too much.
Oh Lord. Mr. Willie, I'm going to sick Miss Patty on you. Wow, Chuck.
Yeah, Chuck, it's like that here right now.
He was talking about some spray. I'm going to Google it. He said to Google it. When we get off, I'll Google it and see. He said it works really good.
I know that stuff you sprayed didn't work.
No, that fog, that black, I think it was like a black flag or something, fogger. That goes in one of the things you like.
We got them here having essentials, the fireflies. I've been seeing them fly around.
Yeah, they look so pretty out there blinking. I told Todd I could remember when I was little, I used to beg my mama to let me go outside and catch them. I wanted to put them all in a jar and see if they would light the jar up, but she would never let me go out there.
Daryl, they've got them in natural gas and propane. Because I've got a friend of mine who's got a great big old 500-gallon propane tank buried, and that's where he runs his generator for his whole house. And it runs his whole house, but it's very expensive.
Oh, Lord. Stink bugs. And the chickens, I don't know what happened to our chickens. The storm come in, they stopped laying.
We have a few of them. Moore's Patch of Heaven. How y'all doing?
I've always wondered that because, see, I used to try to get my mama to let me do that. She would never let me go outside and do that.
Run around catching love bugs or bugs.
I wonder if anybody else that's in this hurricane area, if their chickens stopped laying. Because my chickens was laying good. I was getting like a dozen a day.
You're supposed to be having a cool front coming in over here too. But it's only like 60 degrees in the morning.
But the chickens all shut down. No eggs. Yeah. I'm talking no eggs. Either they shut down or I got a chicken snake out there.
Y'all both.
We're not sure how long the power is. It's an estimated either 1 to 2 months is what we were told. They said they had to rebuild the grid, but the grid must be built because it does have some people that's in town and stuff off Boulevard that has electricity. Patty, I got me one in there. I went out there, Todd was working. I went out there to pick up the eggs, and let me tell you something. It had a big old chicken snake in there eating my eggs. And when I opened up that thing, it went to run from me, Patty. I grabbed it by the tail and was trying to pull that snake out of that thing because it went up between a board. I was pulling, trying to get that snake. Girl, you wouldn't believe how strong they are.
Some in my pocket, Tracy. I'll rub it on me, see how it works. They ain't bad right now.
But I ended up getting it. It liked to kill me. I fought that baby, but it was history. But they say where there's one, there's another. It was a chicken snake. If it had been a water moccasin, I wouldn't have done that. But they strong. It was big.
We've had them get in our rabbit pen and eat the baby rabbits.
Yes.
Yeah, chicken snake.
Yeah, they call it a chicken snake. Some
rat snake.
Rat snake too. Well, we are still using our refrigerator. We've got it hooked to the generator. The deep freezers, you have to run them at least a couple, 2-3 hours a day to keep stuff frozen.
Supposed to run them 2 hours every 6 hours. I need to run 2 hours to keep everything frozen. We done lost one freezer. I was trying to run two of them at the same. I'd run one and run the other one, and we couldn't do that. So we lost a bunch in one freezer. I took what was still good and put it in the other one, so I'm running just it. But we just got to keep the generator running and keep rotating because we can run the well and the washing machine at one time, or we run the refrigerator and the freezer at one time. We got to keep rotating back and forth. We can't run it all at one time.
Robert, I don't know. Is chicken snakes edible?
I have no idea.
I'm not eating them.
If you was hungry enough, you could eat them.
I'm not eating them. I know its belly was swollen up.
Where's McGee at? He'll tell you.
Yeah, he probably eat it.
Michael, you still on there?
McGee Homestead
That
eat
might be
anything.
anything.
He must be Cajun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, but we got the well, the air conditioning at night, the two freezers and a refrigerator, and we actually had two freezers and two refrigerators going, and the first one was the milk. I took everything out of it and put it in the freezer, and we just couldn't keep up. It was just too many of them.
All snakes are edible. Mary Beth said all snakes are edible. I'm not eating it. Mary, you do us a video, cook up a chicken snake. Tell us how that thing tastes.
Mary Smith said that, yeah. I want to try a rattlesnake. That's the one I want to try.
Okay, JT Outdoors.
Try that.
Hey, JT Outdoors, tell Jason he's going to have to help Tom put my steeple back on top of my greenhouse.
Yes, Patty, he was eating them pokeberries. That was a good video you put out. And how it worked on your arthritis.
I told him.
And they're poisonous. Guys, y'all need to check that video out. That's a good video you got.
He should have put in there, eat at your own risk.
He did.
Did he say at your own risk?
He said he ate a bunch of them one time and got him sick. He said he knows he can live through it. So he ended up eating, 8? I think 8 a day for 3 days straight. And it helps with the arthritis big time. So he was asking for volunteers.
Oh, yeah. We're not promoting that at all.
He don't have arthritis. Y'all check it out, though. It's a good video.
Hey, Jerry. No, I have never ate a snake. How did the rattlesnake taste? Heaven Essentials?
Rattlesnake?
Yeah.
I want to eat rattlesnake.
Well, Heaven Essentials said she's eating rattlesnake. Oh, it tastes like chicken. Okay, I didn't see that. I've seen
those. They do twitch when you come. That's kind of like a turtle. They do the same thing, and frogs.
Okay, Denisha. Okay, do you eat rattlesnake? Tracy says she's going to keep her arthritis.
I hear you.
Yeah, frog does taste like chicken. It was at least 4 foot. It was a big one. Yeah.
We're starting to get a few big ones around here. The timber rattlers and stuff within 20 miles of us. I think they got them started in the game reserve. That's why people were seeing them in there.
Unpaved Explorer. This is my first year to eat turtle. And let me tell you, it was good. If y'all see Hilda pop up on here, she cooked us a turtle too. And
turtle is
she don't
good.
eat it. She don't taste it, so she don't know if the seasoning is right, but she can shake it just right because that butter's good.
My mama cooks a good one too, and there is a video on our playlist of turtle.
Go check that out, Unpaved Explorer. His mama, Todd videoed her cooking. He had asked her how much seasoning. She said, until I got enough.
Yeah, she's something else, man. That's the way the old people cook, and she gets it right every time. Y'all, my mama come from a well-off family, and my daddy was a pure country boy. Didn't have absolutely nothing, and y'all need to watch that video. It's pretty fun.
Yeah. We feel the same way, Heaven is Central. But on one of our videos, Todd had killed a water moccasin. Boy, he took some heat about that.
They go.
He took some heat, babe. Some people was mad at him about killing that snake.
If I see one, they go. The reason why I do that, and I've told some of y'all before that know me, we had a little boy, 3 years old, moved a lawnmower over here at the house and reached down and picked up a water moccasin. Well, he bit him. That was bad. Little boy suffered big time. So when I see him, I take him out.
Hey, Oracles. Is that Oracles and Beyond? I bet Todd's mama is better.
Yours is pretty good too, Hilda.
Well, let me say, Hilda, cook one again today, and I'll taste it, and I'll let you know.
Yeah, Jetta, the only one that I don't take out is the king snake. And that's black with spots. And Jared, it scares her to death, but they kill other snakes. That is a very good snake to have around.
That's right, Heaven Essential. They can come and get it.
Yeah, Tracy, I agree with you. I got to go to work in the morning, Hilda.
Land crabs edible. Are land crabs edible?
It's what?
Land crabs. That's what they're asking you.
I have no idea.
I don't even know what land crabs are.
Land crabs. I don't know. I don't even know what that is.
Hilda said no, let's fry fish.
Yeah, I seen that. I gotta go to work in the morning.
The mosquitoes will get us, and he's going to work tomorrow.
King snakes and grass snakes. I see some grass snakes too. I'll let them go. There's a bunch of them stay around our fig tree. I seen one yesterday while I was cutting grass. Yeah, new king snakes. King snakes are good.
Yeah, I had never heard of that either. Land crabs. They walk sideways.
Over 100 species. Thousand species
of rattlesnake.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, that's the home of the diamondbacks. Ooh.
Yeah. And rattlesnakes is a little bit different than your copperheads and your water moccasins. You know where they're at because you can hear them when they rattle. These water moccasins and copperheads, they just sit there and wait to bite you. They don't move. They're camouflaged. I would rather the rattlesnakes than them. I lived in Wyoming. It was full of rattlesnakes up there, and we killed them all the time. But you would hear them. As soon as you hear that vibration, you just start looking for them. And most time you pick up a rock and take care of them. I've been killing them since I was little. And like I said, that water moccasin, that copperhead, he don't move. They just lay there, and they wait for you.
You was born in Palm Bay, Florida?
Yeah, Carrie, they're a bad snake. A water moccasin will lay on his back and just have his mouth wide open, and you can see the white of his mouth. That's why they call it cottonmouth. There's different kinds. There's water moccasins and cottonmouth. It's two different snakes. The same family, though, just different species.
Oh, Jerry. Two Family Homestead would know. They live in Ohio. Me either, Mary Beth. I don't like snakes. I don't like spiders either.
Coral snakes. We have coral snakes here too, but not very many.
Tracy says she's having goosebumps talking about them snakes.
I don't like snakes either.
She's working in the garden.
Yeah, better watch for them in that garden.
No, our house is okay.
Not bad. We got a few little small stuff. Some of the eaves stuff come apart and just different little stuff. I mean, nothing bad at all. Now the trailer house has got a bunch of shingles missing off of it, but I'm putting tin on it anyway. They were old.
See, Ohio has timber rattlers.
Black water snakes.
Yes.
Yeah, we got a lot of water snakes here too.
That's what we ought to do. Shut down and just since we can't do nothing, hook up the boat and go fishing. That way I can catch me a good old catfish with bones in it.
Yeah, the cool front's coming. I gotta go back to work.
Have a couvillon.
But that's next week. After these 3 days I work, then we can go.
So you just gonna work 3 days and then that's it?
No, we're 3 on.
So he's gonna continuously swap with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Because if he wasn't gonna continuously swap with you, then it wouldn't be worth you going to do it.
He was glad I come give him.
Because you could do your unemployment.
Full of spiders, you can't get rid of them.
Oh!
We got ants coming in the house.
Yeah,
right
black ants. Those
the little ones and the big ones.
Yes.
I don't know where they're coming from.
Hedge apples for spiders.
Musings will chase you. That blue runner will chase you.
Hey, I used to have an iguana.
Catfish? Is that what it says?
I don't know.
I don't understand what you're asking.
Baby catfish.
You get a lizard.
I don't know what a baby catfish is. I don't understand what you're asking. Hey, but having central the lizard, I used to have an iguana and
personal best.
Oh, okay.
Spotted cat.
For a couvillon.
I like spotted cat anyway.
But I had an iguana for a long time.
They call it spotted cat or flathead, either one. That's basically the same fish. They're kind of a yellow color, light, spotted, big flatheads.
We had some wasps get up in the eave. Todd walked by and they got him.
That thing's are mean.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even bother him. I just walked by and he come and bit me in the side of the neck.
Yeah, we'll have little lizards around here. Macy used to get the lizards, but she in her bed and her head popped up when I said lizards.
We got several different kinds of lizards over here too.
Yeah, remember we had one in when we was doing the little raised bed over there. And I called it a
gecko.
A geico. I called it a geico. And who was it that corrected me? Misha. It was Misha. Yeah. Misha said not a geico. It's a gecko. So I was calling it geico for like the geico insurance.
I seen a what? A Gila monster? What is that? Barber? I ain't never heard of that.
I ain't never heard of that monster either. Is that what you call them things that they always trying to go in the woods and find?
Bigfoot.
No, it ain't Bigfoot.
I don't know.
Sasquatch?
Bigfoot and Sasquatch, same thing.
No, it's not.
That's how a giant little.
Oh, a praying mantis.
Yes.
Hey, JJB Homestead.
Okay.
Oh, y'all have a big giant lizard?
Edgar and Bacon, y'all got a lot of rattlesnakes?
No, we don't have a lot of rattlesnakes.
And we don't have none here. Very few. Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Yeti.
Poisonous lizard. Oh. Yeah, that's like
They're
that.
Beautiful creatures.
In Arizona, my Wiedemann Reef, I watch that channel all the time. What is those little stinging things that they have over there?
No, scorpions.
Scorpions, yes. Ooh, mercy. So they go out at night and kill those scorpions.
That's why you see all them cowboys. They always dump their boots out before they put the boots on. So all them movies, all them books I read, they'll get in your boots.
Todd's favorite movies is The Lonesome Dove. How many of y'all watched The Lonesome Dove?
Heaven Essential, I'd love to catch one on film. There's so many deer cameras out right now. They should be on film. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Yeah, ain't nobody spotted no Bigfoot around here.
Yeah, scorpions here too.
Patty loves Lonesome Dove.
That is the best movie. They don't make good westerns like they used to.
Mm. Yeah, we got armadillos over here.
Oh yeah.
That's the best turtle bait, armadillo.
Really?
Yeah, they do. You didn't see when they go out and hunt them, they have a black light shining, and then they kill them out on Wiedemann Reef. You ain't seen that?
I don't watch them. You do. They have armadillos in Florida.
Yeah, we got those here. We got possums too. Hey, Adler's Farm. Dusty Blonde, how are you?
Yeah, we say, Adler, I cannot believe you caught that coon in both them traps. That thing there was smart. It seemed like he'd learned the first time.
Yeah, I haven't seen her since the storm.
Tracy Love Lonesome Dove. That's my favorite.
Have you seen the
Dusty
cat?
Blonde. Hey, Dusty Blonde, how you doing?
I mean, since the storm.
Oh, no. I see that cat about once a month.
That thing is
wild.
It's a
he is. Every once in a while, we catch him in the live traps. He'll go in them live traps. We'll turn him back loose. But it's probably been a month since I've seen him.
Yeah, we've been busy, Dusty Blonde. Busy with cleanup.
A VCR and lots of old movies, yes. We need to get us another VCR.
I don't even know if they still sell them.
Probably not. We've got some old videos of the kids and stuff we need to watch.
That's when I was skinny as a rail. Hey, Todd's daddy, he used to tell me when I first met him, he'd say, hey, come here. I'd go over there and he'd say, turn sideways.
How did he get out of that trap?
And then I would turn sideways. He'd say, stick your tongue out. And I'd stick my tongue out. He said, you look like a zipper.
I've also got some old films up in the attic back in the 60s. Some of the towns around here with them old 50 model cars. My grandpa on my mama's side had one of them old, 8mm camera. Didn't have no sound. I've got a bunch of old videos up there that I like to put out. Put them together and make some kind of video. Some neat looking stuff.
Good deal, Dusty Blonde.
Find them at the thrifty store. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. What? Yeah, that's where the VCRs.
Oh, okay. I need me an old hot water tank. Somebody's hot water tank that don't work, but it don't leak. Like it just went out.
I declare. I can't. That's something else. I like to see that. Yeah, if he's gonna do that in one trap, that second one took care of that. Had his hands tied up. I caught one on the road one day that come running across the road, and I kicked him and got him flipping and caught him, and I hog tied that coon. And I took my shoestring out of my shoe and hauled him down and tied him. And that was very interesting because you tie him and he would untie it. You tie it and he would untie it till I got him hog tied. That was fun.
Hello, Arnold.
Yeah, surviving the aftermath. We done talking about snakes now.
We done went through it. We've been on here an hour.
Have we?
Yeah.
An hour and 4 minutes already.
We done talked about the aftermath.
Yes, sir. They are very vicious little things. They'll get you quick. I caught one in a live trap one time, and I was turning him loose. I would train my dogs with him. When I turned him loose, I had the trap standing up, a live trap. When he come out of that trap, I was holding the door open. He bit my finger on the way out. Never stopped.
What was that?
A raccoon.
Ooh,
It was baby the baby.
It was loose. It wasn't
How do
these
y'all
two.
join each other's channels? They got to run their link. You get your phone and go on the side, and I think the 3 buttons on the side, you click on it, then you can do it like that.
Yeah. Hey, the coon came in the yard where the dogs were. It bit the tip of the ear. It was fighting them dogs. It bit the tip of that dog's ear off.
Come on, ended up here on the back porch.
Had blood everywhere. Todd was saying, "Go kill that coon. It's gonna kill my dogs," because they were young dogs. But shoot, I would have gone out there. That coon would have been up on my ear.
Need somebody to haul off a bunch of metal.
Who was in here making a Dusty Blonde? I don't know where they're from, Miss Mary. They might be close to you. They said they was making a scrap run. Dusty Blonde. Mary Beth Smith says she needs somebody to haul off 2 truckloads of metal.
There's plenty in Lake Charles right now. Dusty, I don't know where y'all at right now, but it is. Lake Charles.
Oh, they in the UK.
Oh, yeah, you're a long ways away.
We're in Louisiana.
North Georgia. Yeah, there is scrap
Central
metal
Louisiana is where we're at, Oakdale. She lives in North Georgia. Well, he lives in the UK. I bet he would come get it if he didn't live in the UK.
That's a long ways away. We need to get off.
Yeah.
We've been on over an hour,
All righty, guys. Ty said we have to get off. We've been on too long. Oh, he jumped on the plane. How you gonna haul 2 truckloads? I know, Andrea. She said she lives near the W family farm. Don't call her a dog.
We love it.
Tom!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you a dog.
That was a figure of speech.
Yeah. Ben and Andrew are awesome people.
Okay, JJB Homestead. Y'all take care.
Bye, y'all. Love you.
Thanks, y'all. In stream.